Hi, so we're looking at Road 200 Quant videos. A number when divided by 12 leaves a remainder 7, and when divided by 15 it leaves a remainder 4. What will be a remainder when you divide by 20? If you look at 20 is nothing but 4 into 5 20. Break it up into 4 prime factors. So there is nothing common in 4 and 5. So 4 and 5. If you look at 4 is a factor of 12 also. So when dividing by 12 the remainder is 7. So when dividing by 4 the remainder will be 3. Because 7 divided by 4 gives the remainder 3. When dividing by 12 the number is 7. So when dividing by 4 number will be 3. Which case when you divide by 20 the remainders can be 3, 7, 11, 15 and 19. So all the numbers which when divided by 4 will give you remainder 3. So this is the case. So all the numbers which when divided by 4 will give you remainder 3. So next we check for 5. 5 is a part of 15. So when you divide by 15 you get a remainder 4. So when you divide by 5 also get a remainder 4. Now take 20. If I divide by 20 the remainders can be 4, 9, 14, 19. All the numbers when you divide by 5 gives the remainder 4. So what is the common under 2? The common under 2 is 19. That means when you divide by 20 the remainder will be 19. D option. So this is how you can solve. A completes 1/5 of the work in 10 days. If he completes 1/5 of the work in 10 days, so complete work will be 50 days. 5 into 10, 50 days. And B takes 150 days. So if I look at A and B, if A takes days is 50 and 150, which is 1:3, then the work done will be inversely proportional days, 3:1. Now already 3 plus 1 is 4. Already A has completed 20% work. So A plus B together will complete the remaining work, 100 minus 20% work, which is 80% work. So this 4 stands for 80%. 4 into 20 is 80. So 1 will stand for 20%. That means B has done 20% of the work. If 4 stands for 80%, 1 stands for 20%, then B has got 20% of the work, it will get 20% of the amount, 20% of 500, which will be 100 rupees, A option. A running track is the shape of an equilateral triangle whose corners are labeled ABC. P and Q starts from A at the same time and run in opposite direction. They meet for the first time at 20 meter from B on line BC. So first time at 20 meter from B. And second time 50 meters from A on line AC. So what is the ratio speed of P and Q? Right. So let's look at the distance travel sort of thing. So here if you look at from A, you have traveled the total distance of x plus 20 in the first instance. So x plus 20. Second also when they meet again, the person will again travel x plus 20. The person will again travel x plus 20. So total it has traveled 2x plus 40 because you meet on again and again on the regular interval. So in the first you travel x plus 20. The second time also when you meet you will travel x plus 20. So total you must have traveled x plus 20 plus x plus 20, 2x plus 40. Which is also equal to, that is the point here, 2x, x and x plus 40. Which is also 50 meters from A. So that means the total side will be 90. So x plus 20, x plus 20 is 2x plus 40. So 40 meters from point C, 50 meters from point A, so total 90 meters. Which means when they meet for the first time, the first person travels 90 plus 20, 110. The second person travels 90 plus 70, 160. So ratio will be 11:16, which is also the ratio of their speed. Ratio of the distance covered will be same as ratio of the speed. So for first time when you meet, you cover at x plus 20 meters because the other guy will cover x plus 70. Second time also when you meet, you will cover x plus 20 because both together will complete one round of the whole track. So they will cover the same distance every time they meet. So x plus 20 becomes 2x plus 40, 40 meters from point C, which also means 50 meters from point A. So each side is 90. From there you get the answer. In how many ways can one arrange letters of the word fallacy? So all A will immediately follow L, followed by L. So A and L together. And then you have to arrange F, C, Y. So 5 things you have to arrange, 5 factorial. But from that A and L are same. So divide by 2 factorial. It will be 60. So 5 factorial because AL, F, C, Y, 5 factorial. But AL is repeated twice, so you have to divide by 2 factorial. You don't have to arrange A and L among themselves. They are already arranged because L has to come after A. So 5 factorial upon 2 factorial. Two increasing number series, arithmetic progression. Common difference of the first series is 4. Right, 4. And so they are given the sum of the 7 series. The sum of the 7 term of the 2 series is 55. Now if I go back from 7th term to the first term, which is what I want, I have to go back 6 terms. So 6 into common difference 4, so I have to subtract 24. So from 7 to first term if I have to go to minus 24. Same here, from 7 to first term I have to subtract 3 because common difference is 3. 3 into 6, 18. So that means if the sum of these two 7 term is 55, the sum of the first term will be minus 24 minus 18. Which if you solve becomes 13. Now 13 to be sum of two prime numbers, one odd, one even. Only even prime number is 2, so 2 and 11. We want the difference of the first terms, which is 9. 7 term 55. So if you want to go to first term, subtract 6 terms. Minus 24 from first, minus 18 from second. So total minus 42, which will give you sum of first term is 13. And the only possible combinations is 2 and 11. Because 1 will be even and even prime number is only 2. From that we get difference in the two series is 9. Thank you.